Playing has a critical role in the socialization of wild wolves, particularly for puppies, as you can probably imagine, and for canids in general. And in fact, playing is an extensively studied aspect of canid sociality, especially regarding wolves and domestic dogs. Playing involves a wide range of behaviors, and therefore not all researchers agree on the definition of playing. Some behaviors may be ambivalent and by different perspectives may or may not be considered under the umbrella of playing, so to speak. Some typical behaviors that are expressed through playing are chasing, included the change of role, so one individual chase the other or the others and then they shift role. Those that were escaping now chase and the one that was chasing now escapes, right? We can easily observe this behavior also in family dogs, in domestic dogs, and in human children too. Stalking, or waiting hidden somewhere and then suddenly appear and express a sort of a sudden attack behavior. Repeated and exaggerated movement also indicates a pleasurable quality, like bouncy galloping or repeating some motion of the body. And meta-communication signals also, like bowing, head tossing, tail wagging, grinning, for example, and so on. Playing doesn't just refer to the interaction among individuals, but also includes objects. So some puppies may play alone with an object, a new novel stimuli that they may find around, especially at the early stage of their life when they are discovering everything and many things are new for them. It may be a stick, it may be the discovering of a river, so the first interaction with the water may turn into a play, into a game, of course, and so into playing. Wrestling is a significant aspect of playing because puppies and juveniles learn about their body, they learn how to move, how to handle situations, how to deal with some emotions also, and importantly, how to measure their force. So how much force they put into their body, into their mouth, into their teeth. In this respect, playing is an extension of bite control, right? Regarding the teeth, bite control is a process that they start already very early in their development, already when they are dealing with the nipple of the mother, so during lactation. Sometimes wrestling may become a bit tough and escalates to a more conflictive behavior, that for sure, but then pups need to learn how to deal with that situation, how to cope with that new situation, and they need to find solutions, to explore at least solutions. So that is anyway an essential experience that they need to go through. However, interesting to notice that an important study of a few decades ago compared the play behavior of pups in asocial, semi-social, and social canids, so pups of foxes, coyotes, and wolves, and it turned out that wolves could be the most playful and the least aggressive among those canids. So playing wrestling is of vital importance for puppies and juvenile wolves, and we can say it for domestic dogs too, right? And I want to mention this here, knowing that people do not necessarily let their dogs playing wrestling, or they perceive that way of playing as aggressive, while in fact that is a matter of perception, or I would say of knowledge, meaning that knowing the importance that wrestling has in the development of puppies and juvenile dogs in this case would be a key to let those dogs go through that experience and learn from that. Wrestling triggers an essential learning curve, that's the point, because by trials and errors, pups learn the consequences of their actions, they learn to be fair, to be respectful, and therefore they acquire a progressively growing experience and ultimately develop abilities such as bouncing, deflecting, somersaulting, as well as efficient fighting counter tactics, and those lessons provide a basis for the learning of complex social relations later in life, and particularly about wolves. They are crucial experience for wolves' survival. Research and hypotheses about the function of playing supports aerobic conditioning, so fitness, the fitness of the animal, development of muscular routines, exercising instincts that will be useful for later in life during hunting, and enforcing the bond. Animals that play together tend to stay together, is also said. So empowering the cooperativeness and the cohesiveness of members of a group that are cornerstones for their survival.